Now my perseverance moves me on as I take future steps to ensure road safety for families. Unless the Supreme Court of Canada changes the laws like this one, cities won't fix their roads. It's cheaper to let people die. In this country, $125,000 is what you can claim for if someone on a city road dies, one of your loved ones, maximum, and you won't even get half that. And they make you sit there and talk about how much you love your loved one and the pain you're going through. You have to prove that you miss that person. It's insane. And what I'm saying is we really need to change those laws to make the amount of money that you get. The money will never be enough. You will never bring back a loved one. But unless the amount is so high that the cities will not, it's not cheaper to let people die, then they will fix the roads because it's cheaper to fix the roads. It's not cheaper to fix the roads right now. It's cheaper to let 10 people die on that road. The road my son died on is still the same today. It hasn't been fixed. So I plan on fighting the Supreme Court and making them change a law that's old and unjust. I was born May 1960. Yes, a stubborn Taurus. That time was part of the tail end of the baby boom. It was the beginning of the swinging 60s, an incredible, hopeful era when everything was possible. I was only 8 months old. Newly elected U.S. President John F. Kennedy, in his inaugural speech, challenged his fellow citizens and the world to ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. It was a time of hope. Time seems to have changed since then. I know that organizations such as Innovation Nation and people like you will bring that spirit back, the spirit of hope and change. In conclusion, I've been blessed. I've lived a full life, experienced great joy, and I've known heartbreak. I had 2 remarkable parents who sacrificed much for my brothers, sisters, and me. What I've learned is that now, more than ever, we must care for each other. We must extend our hand and show empathy to one another. We must strive for excellence and not settle for expedience. We also need to show humility. After all, remember, an amateur built Noah's Ark, and a team of experts built the Titanic. In the 19th century, the great English poet William Blake wrote these words: "To see a world in a grain of sand, and heaven in a wild flower, hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour." Blake's grain of sand, it could be said, is our silicon chip, the integrated circuit that enables us to see our world through computers and internet. What Blake is saying is the smallest object can evoke the biggest image. Heaven in a wildflower, infinity in the palm of your hand, eternity in an hour. The smallest action can have the most gigantic consequence. Just think of the tremendous energy of nuclear fusion when we split the atom. As Einstein said, imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited to all we now know and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world and all there ever will be to know and understand. What I've learned as a daughter, a sister, a wife, and as a mother is that a life filled with creativity, imagination, perseverance, love, laughter can indeed lead to happiness. That's what I call the unified Carrey theory. Now, I want to play you a couple songs before I finish, just because every time I do public speaking somewhere, I play a song for my son, so I hope you'll give me that grace. I have the guitar up a bit. Can you hear it out there? Or my voice way louder? Okay? All right, thanks. I've got money in my pocket. I like the color of my hair. And I've got a friend who loves me. Got a house, I've got a car, I've got a good mother. And her voice is what keeps me here. Feet on ground, heart in hand, facing forward. Be yourself, be yourself. I never wanted anything so bad, so bad. I never wanted anything so bad. Cardboard, mass of all the people I've been thrown out with all the rusty dented goddamn miseries. And they say you're hard to hold, but if you knew me, you'd know. I've got a good father, and his voice is what keeps me here. Feet on ground, heart in hand, facing forward. Be yourself. I never wanted anything so bad, so bad. I never wanted anything so bad. I've got money in my pockets. I like the color of my hair. And I've got a friend who loves me. Got a house, I've got a car, I've got a good mother. And her voice is what keeps me here. Feet on ground, heart in hand, facing forward. Be yourself, be yourself. Just be yourself, be yourself. Just be yourself. Thank you so much.